Introducing GeForce TV. GeForceTV.net is your new source for action overload. Featuring free live programming year-round and countless hours of on-demand video, GeForce TV will be your first stop whenever you want to see the latest and hottest racing action. See live Friday Night Excitement weekly from Washougal Speedway, and watch the stars of tomorrow make a name for themselves during Thursday night's live microsprint racing. GeForce TV is also the new home for Rivals Race Chat. Watch weekly as Clinton Jeffrey and Adam Ross discuss all the hot topics in the world of motorsports. For iRacing fans, GeForce TV has you covered with hours of live broadcasting from Rivals and GeForce TV Racing Leagues. GeForce TV promises to deliver motorsports, esports, and action sports you want to see, along with talk shows and vlogs to keep you connected to the lifestyle you love. Visit GForceTV.net today to subscribe for free. Sit back, hold on, and feel the G's on GeForce TV.
Alright, we got Heat Race 1 underway here at GeForce Racing League. The Crew Shop, FW.com here. Got Jordan Hill out front, Eric Dorsey right there in second, Steve Shaw the third, Blake Dole there in fourth. Ryan Beagle, Tom Taylor, Tony Showman, John Rayner up in the 8th place spot so far. Looking good, but out front right now, Jordan Hill. Remember, this Heat Race number 1 here, folks. Crew Shop here tonight for the GeForce Racing League Street Stock Series. They're in a side-by-side. They're already doing a little tangle with each other. Got Blake Dole right there. Steve Shaw hanging on to the last transfer spot there. 4th place. 84, Ryan Beagle. Beagle's trying to see if he can't get up our white flag one more time for Jordan Hill. Got on the inside battle for 4th. Blake Dole there along with Steve Shaw. We're going to see if they can't climb up in there just a little bit. Here we go. Checkered flag. Jordan Hill's going to hang on to it here. Steve Shaw is going to advance it up. Ryan Beagle's going to have to run the numbers here in the B main. Try to make it to the feature. A good little run here. I want to welcome everybody out tonight. Coming up here to Heat Race number 2. A&J Custom Creations. Heat Race number 2 for the Street Stock Series here. Good race. Amongst all these guys here tonight. Like all the running these guys are about to do here, though. Bruce Hilton, Heat Race number 2. You got Brad Whitman, Stephen Goldner there, Wayne Miller, Jason Ferguson, David Callaghan, Pat Davis, Jeffrey Barker, all up front right now. Pace truck's pulling them around. Getting set to go green flag here. by 2. See what we got. Pace truck's about to duck off. Go to work. Pace truck's in. Bruce Hilton and Brad Whitman right there. Wayne Miller and company. Out front. Street stocks take off. And got Wayne right there beside him. Steve Goldner up the 4th. The battle's on there for 4th place spot. That's a transfer spot. They're 3 wide down on the inside. He caps a little bit of the tires there. I guess I got Steven off the pace. Puts David up in the 4th place now battling. They're gonna go side by side right now. Battle up front. You got Wayne with Brad. 3 cars. Here we go again for the 4th place spot. David and Steven. Again, moving it up there. That's a good battle for that transfer spot there in the 4th place. It's heating up a little bit. I know right now Steven Goldner's the man that's got it. David was out right there on the inside. He punches him in the back just a little bit, trying to get that car. If he maybe could get him out of shape ever so slightly. It's right on the inside. Boy, that thing's dirty. There he cleans off his visor. Oh, contact between them there. A little bit of rubbing paint. That puts David for the moment up in the 4th place spot. It's out front still Bruce Hilton. And contact again for the 4th place, and they go into the wall. And Steven was the one who was able to hang on. But here comes Jason Ferguson. Well, a lot of beating and banging going on for that 4th place spot. Pat Davis back there again. Jason Ferguson again trying, but he's lost a little bit of ground. He's got Pat right up underneath him. Coming up on the white flag. One more time around. Bruce Hilton's the man. I'm going to tell you, Steven, though, is going to hang on to the 4th place spot. Bruce Hilton's going to win heat race number 2 here tonight. Street stocks. What a run. What a run. For the 2Ws Plumbing Street Stock Series, that is. That brings us into heat race number 3. Hey, that's iRacing League Manager. And iRacing League Manager, you know, Preston Cranmer, man behind that tonight. We've got a lot of great sponsors here tonight. For the 2Ws Plumbing Street Stock Series here. Thursday night racing. Then you got Heat Race 3, iRacing League Manager, Preston Cranmer. Got a league, run a league, manage a league. Definitely check them guys out. What's up, Lucky? Yes, it is. It's a league. GForce Racing League there, Lucky. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out at www.GForceRL.com. GForceRL.com. You got Troy, Alex, Nicholas, Kyle, all up front here. Race number 3. Hey, appreciate it, Blake. So far, so good. Got Troy out front there with Alex. Here we go. Pace trucks in. Dig the dirt. Bam, green flag. Already 4 wide in the back. I don't know how that's going to fare out a little bit. That's Chase, not there, but there's still 3 wide digging for that 4th place spot. There's only one 4th place, but I tell you what, there's 4 cars trying for it. That battle's on there for 3rd. Kyle Parker, Nicholas Vickery, all them guys right there. Kyle on the inside. Now he falls back to 4th. That's a good battle for 3rd and 4th right there. But oh, leader got a little tag. That puts Alex in the back. Here comes Chase now in 4th place. I don't know who in the world's going to end up with that 4th place transfer spot. Those dudes back there just trading paint left and right, beating and banging on each other. Bam, bam. Chase Hess right there up top for the moment. He's got it by a hair. Kyle's there though. And you see Alex actually now is back and forth, and it just, oh, Kyle goes on the inside. Pile drives him, and then here comes, who's that on the high side there? Is that Corey? And Corey says, look, you two guys get up there and kill each other. They're 3 wide again for 4th place. Up top on the dirt, slinging on it, and almost caught him and turned him. Alex is back in 5th. Corey makes the move up to 4th. I don't know which one of them guys was going to get it, but that was some dirt racing action right there going on. I mean, it wasn't really sliders. What's up, Baston? Now Germany. Oh, man, I hear you. Germany. What's going on over in Germany? Absolutely. We're live here tonight on GeForce TV on the YouTube and OSR Network over on the Facebook side. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Checker flags out, and I'm going to tell you what, Troy and Corey battling for the 4th place. And Corey's going to hang on to 4th. Well, out of nowhere, he took the high side, and Kyle and him back there was just kind of killing each other. Wow. That'll bring us up into heat race number 4. I really don't have a heat race 4. Yeah, we'll just go with Schultz. Heating and cooling. How's that? 2W's plumbing. Street stock series here tonight. Got Mike Schultz out front. Joe Backus, Mike Cranmer. Skylar Castor. DJ Boydell. John Gardner. Barry Golden. Boy, got a massive one. Oh, Portugal. Man, they all over the world tonight. I hear you. Is that lucky? Portugal. Awesome. Yeah. From Europe. Right. Nice. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I say, hit a like, hit a share out there. Like I say, check us out over on OSR Network on Facebook. Bring all kind of action here tonight. Appreciate the guys here at GForce Racing League. Here we go. Dirt track racing. Mike Schultz and company up front, Joe Backus. Now we've got 2 races here tonight. We got the elite qualifiers after this. Got this 2W's Plumbing's street stock here tonight too. Pace truck's about to drop off. Here we go. Mike Schultz drops the hammer. Green flag. Out front, Joe Backus. Watch this 4th place because it was heating up earlier. You got Skylar. He's going to battle it out with old Mike Cranmer. Mike in the background there with Skylar. Got John, GJ Boydell, and company. John's right there trying to see maybe if he can muster up a little bit. Ride along with him, see what he sees. And right now, a little bit of dirt on his visor. Seeing that battle in front of him, he'd like to be 1 position ahead of those guys. It locks him into the feature here tonight. Hoping those guys in front of him get together. Mike Cranmer right there, along with Skylar. Duking it out for some sliders. Throwing haymakers all over the place. Here comes John to the outside. He's looking. Gonna try to peek. Remember, Corey made that outside work. 2 guys in front of him got together. DJ Boydell just not got the grip. Here comes John on the inside. He looked. He got a little fender on him. Wasn't able to make it stick. Out front, Mike Schultz still tearing this one up. Schultz heating and cooling. Heat race number 4 here. 2W's plumbing. Street stocks is now. GJ Boydell's kind of closed in on John. 5th place, still battles on. Everybody's kind of single file right now for the top 4. Mike out front. Leading it. Got Joe Backus right behind him. He's up there on that cushion so far. Skylar Castor's there in 3rd. Mike Cranmer in 4th. John Gardner, 5th. White flag out one more time. Looks like it's going to pretty much stay this way as Mike Schultz comes out of here. 2 more turns, and Joe's gonna throw a slider move. It's not gonna stick. Schultz says, that was a good try. It's not the day. Mike Cranber's gonna end up in 4th. You're driving the 128 machine. Cameron Thompson. Okay. Well, we're here for the B main here tonight. That's the Schultz Heating and Cooling B main here. The 2W Plumbing's Freak Stock Series. And we had 4. If I get the math right. There'll be 24 cars go. My knowledge. 24 cars. Only 8 are going to go out of this consolation. We had 4 heat races. Cameron. At the 128 machine? I don't see you out there. Did you make the feature? Made the feature? Oh, Thompson. Used to seeing the P. I'll say it's a Thompson. It's Thompson or Thompson. Say Thompson. Thompson. Hope I said it right. Either way, I know it's Cameron's. How's that? Okay, so we're gonna say the top 8 goes. Gonna be a heated battle for that 8th place because you got a lot of heavy hitters behind them. They got Chris Whipple back there, Jeffrey Barker, David, Don Rayner, EJ Boydell's right there on the mix. Oh boy. Ted here. Green flag racing about to get underway. Ryan Beagle though in the Beagle Mobile out front. Jason Ferguson right there. Green flag flies. We're racing. And our Schultz heating and cooling, excuse me. B main here. Well, they're already 3 or 4 wide. That's around about the 8th place. And GJ Boydell moves up to 8th right now. Pat Davis is right there. Look out behind him though. 3 wide. GJ Boydell's putting a bumper to the backside there, Pat. He wants 1 more. Oh, Mike Kramer's around. 3 wide slider job again. Down on the inside. You got Tony showing right there. He's showing what he knows. He's back in 10th. Chris Whipple's trying to come up through the field. Boom! Throws a slider on the inside. Pops him right there. Knocks him out the way. Chris is trying. He's 1 position off of Pat. Pat's trying to protect that 8th place for the moment. Ryan Beagle, though, he's got it on lock up front. Kyle Parker right behind him. Got to go back here to round about 3rd and 4th place. Oh, Pat Davis gets spun. That knocks him out of the top 8. Chris Whipple right there. John Rayner and company's back there, and they're destroying each other in the pits. Oh, you got to be kidding me. John's upside down. That car's toast. He's out of here. Still Chris hanging on to it. Jeffrey Barker right behind him. Still good slider moves happening right there. Uh-oh, Jason Ferguson. Oh, man, was in the top 8. And just like that, gone. Well, they are dropping like flies. Jeffrey Barker's trying to see what he can do to get up here. Ryan Beagle's still a man out front. John Gardner and company, they're having a good battle. That's a battle in front of him between Alex, though. Got a lap car there with him. The Alex trying to protect that 3rd place. GJ Boydell's trying to move it up there to get into 4th. Absolutely, it's a grid. We got 24 cars going to be here in a little bit. A heck of a grid about to happen. GJ Boydell hanging on to it. Go back here to the 8th place because right now Jeffrey and Chris and who was that just spun down the bottom? I'm not sure. Mike Kramer. Unfortunate Mike Kramer. So Jeffrey Barker and Chris Whipple battling out for the 8th place spot. David way off the pace behind him. It's a good little slow. GJ Boydell, though, spins around. That's going to let David climb up there. Well, David all of a sudden is like, well, I didn't have a shot to get in the top 8, but now I do. As GJ Boydell and him get around, checkered flag, and you got to be kidding. Just like that, GJ Boydell, from my perspective, just missed making it into the feature. Wow. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back into the national anthems here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, back here. Get set. Get ready. About to get to do some awesome. They're warming up. We got about 10 seconds here. Get your refreshments. Settle down because we're going for our feature here tonight. That'll be the 2W's plumbing feature tonight. For the 2W plumbing street stock series. $24 drivers. 20 drivers. It was a little less than what I thought it was. Usually I'm so curious on 20 drivers, but it still was only the top 8. Wow. Unfortunate turn right there for GJ Boydell, who just did not make it into the class. 20 drivers here, folks. That feature time. The 128, you say the 128 out there, Ashton. Okay. I don't see the 128. Where's he at? Are you talking about maybe the Elite Series later on there, Ashton? Is that what you're talking about? Okay. Cameron, you talking about maybe the Elite Qualifier after this one here tonight? Probably what you're referring to. Don't see him out here in the street stock. And that's right, we got the Elite Qualifier coming up after this. So, we can, guys out there, bring on the Elite Series. Here we go, 20 drivers here. 2W's Plumbing, Street Stock Series. Jordan Hill, Bruce Hilton, Nicholas Vickery, Mike Schultz and company up front. Been awesome racing between these guys tonight. About to set it up here. 20 of the best here at the GForce Racing League. Who we got? Ryan Beagle's going to have to make his way far back from the back. He's back there in 18th. So got his work cut out for him. All right. Give him the dog pound. They'll come to the front. Love it. Get chaotic here. The dirt track. Bruce Hilton, Jordan Hill. Green flag, we're racing. They're already 2 and 3 wide. We've already seen 3 and 4 here tonight. Look at that. That's just a bunch of wild cars back there. So much, and I already got a few of them spinning around. Looks like, Mike Kramer involved in that one. Who else? Brad Whitman. Back on the yellow flag here and see what happened. We kind of caught a little bit there at the back, but these starts all night long have just been wild. 3 wide, 4 wide. I mean, there's action just all over the place. Might need to just do like a wide shot and leave it at that because so much going on, but I'll just replay right quick here. And you see already back there just beating and banging on each other. They're 4 wide. Oh, he bounced off the wall. Next thing you knew, just caught one, caught another. Then when the guy's running up the fence, chain reaction from there. Nothing you can do. Nothing. The Malcolm Mills replay, by the way, there, folks. Okay, so hold on a minute. Cameron said he's driving the 128, but it's actually Jordan Hill that I'm showing. Cameron's behind the wheel, but Jordan Hill's who's showing up. Green flag goes back. That's what kind of confused me. I was looking for Cameron out there. Well, 128's leading it. There we go. And he is already on green flag, flew out here. 2W Plumbing feature tonight. Right behind Eric Dorsey, Bruce Hilton. They're throwing sliders on each other. That 08 machine down low for the moment as Eric trying for the 3rd place spot. Go back here, Kyle Parker. He is mixed up in a lot of traffic. We've not seen anybody come through. Oh, Tom Taylor around. Big one in the back. Go back and watch it and see what happened. He was back there by himself, so I think he maybe was just a product of wrong place, wrong time. Did say John Gardner got involved with it. John was right there behind him. Watch this replay real quick. There were 3 wide in front. And, oh, yeah, he was just wrong place, wrong time. Tom, nowhere to go. Bam. All right, Jordan Hill up front. They're going to go single file. And I'm going to tell you what, who this benefits the most is the leader, Jordan. Jordan's loving it. He loves it. Yeah, y'all kind of confused me out there with that Cameron deal out there with the 128. My bad. I was looking for Cameron's name. Couldn't find the 128, but yeah, Jordan Hill, man, out front. Now they're going to go side by side. Restart. Double foul. Green flag back at it again here. 2W Plumbing. Street stock, and behind him already beating and banging for second, third on the inside, 3 wide. Mike Schultz and company right there. 2x2. Eric Dorsey. And then you've got Joe Backus and Wayne Miller and a car almost around. I'm not sure who that is, but he was able to hold on to it. Ryan Beagle just not been able to find his way through the pack so far. Just kind of got caught up back there. And you can look at this mess going on. That's why they're back about 15th, 16th place spot, as they are still just gambling on it. And you've got cars everywhere. 4 wide right there in the front. And then contact made, car off. That is Blake Dull. Saw it right there. He got spun around. Ouch. Done. There's a lot of contact being thrown around out here tonight. I mean, these guys are just coming out here wheeling it. That's what you can do with a street stock. It's basically a street stock is just pretty much a full-bodied stock car. And you can get up here and you can lean on each other heavily. One thing we're going to see, though, in the Elite Qualifier series, though, you're not going to be able to lean too much with those. You have to watch. Jordan Hill still out front. Now, I don't know if they're going to go single file. If they go single file, here's the thing. It really benefits the leader a lot. If they go double file, it still helps the leader because the leader has the, the choice of taking off when he wants to. So he has that leader's advantage. But the outside car could stay with him. Looks like they're going to go double file here. Jordan Hill and company up front there. Nicholas Vickery. Green flag, you see, man, at 128 now already. Knocking each other around. Mike Schultz was sitting in second. He just got bumped. Now he's all the way back to 5th, just like that. Dropping water. Uh-oh. John Gardner around in the back. That car looks like a modified now. Don't even resemble street stock. Mike Schultz has fallen all the way to 12th after just getting knocked out of the way. Still up front, top 3 cars up there on the cushion. They're hanging on to it. Here comes Eric Dorsey, though, throwing sliders. He hits the slide job move beautifully on Steve Shaw. Everybody's kind of climbing up to the top side of the fence there. Let's go back here, battle around the 12th place spot. You see 2 machines. Corey Smith gets spun. Saw it live, nowhere to go, and then he just gets demolished. Ryan Beagle just cannot make waves. He's still stuck in the 15th place spot. Laps are winding down. We got 7 to go here. 2W Plumbing Street Stock Series. Appreciate everybody tuning in here live. GeForce TV on YouTube. OSR Network on the Facebook side. Folks, I tell you, it's a good racing here. You like dirt track racing? Hey, you're in the right spot. If you don't like dirt track racing, you're still in the right spot. There you go. Either way you go, it's a win-win. For us anyways. Aha! And the drivers. So Jordan Hill out front. Nicholas Vickery right there in second. Wayne Miller in third. Steve Shaw up in fourth. And Eric Dorsey there in 5th. Good one here. 2W's Plumbing's feature and Street Stock Series here. So, and like I say, don't go anywhere, folks, after this, because we still got the Elite Qualifier. The finals of the Elite Qualifier here tonight. And you're going to see some of the best here throughout. So don't go anywhere. So I'll be coming up after this race. Take a short little break, but we'll be right back. But right now, Jordan Hill, now he's got a little pressure, feeling it from Nicholas. We'll see if he's able to close in. Nicholas right there trying to throw a slider on the inside. Oh, 4 wide behind him with Wayne Miller, Steve Shaw company. Oh, man, I'm telling you. We've seen it all night long with these guys just get up there and trade paint. I mean, if you could rub paint off of a virtual car, these guys they wouldn't have none. They'd be on each other's car. That's how close they've been all night. Nicholas Victory takes the lead for the moment. He had it, but then Jordan came back, slammed on the inside. Here comes Steve Shaw Jr. though. Look at that slider. He takes it up there and bumps it with a 3-wide battle for the lead. Yellow flag's out. That's going to put us in essentially what we'd call, I don't know if that's going to end it. There's no green-white checkers. We might not get this thing back under green flag. We got 3 to go. Won't be close. This thing might end under caution here, and Jordan Hill might have pulled it off. But I'm gonna tell you what, that slide job that Steve Shaw did, he got up there and just doored the side of Jordan. Almost got the lead from him. We're gonna have to see if we're gonna have one lap shootout here or not. If not, it's all Jordan Hill, or Cameron that is, driving the car. Do a shout out to Cameron. So Jordan says, look, Cameron, take the wheel tonight. Been all him so far. Let's see if we get this thing back underway. Been a good one here for the 2Ws Plumbing Street Stock Series. Appreciate the guys, GForce Racing League. Let myself up here call this thing. I think these dirt tracks. Oh, we are going to get it back going. 3 to go. Here we go. Green flag flies. It's about to be mayhem on the dirt track. I tell you. Steve Shaw up top. Oh, but Jordan's protecting the low line. We've seen him up top all night long. Car around in the back. Here comes Steve Shaw for the lead. He throws a slider, and nobody's been able to do that all night long. But Steve Shaw with a white flag out. One more time. Jordan gets turned. Are you kidding? On the last lap, Cameron's turned, who has been dominating this race the entire time, got turned. Coming out of turn number 2. Caution is out with 2 to go. The white flag it said the white flag flew, so that should put an end to it. But we're gonna have to, we'll say unofficial right now. How's that? But what a turn. Steve Shaw threw a slide job on Jordan. Made it stick. Nobody's been able to get around him all night long. And then he got turned. Now they're giving the position back because I think the yellow flag came out right when Jordan got turned. So that might be a good sign. So Jordan's still up in 3rd, or Cameron, whichever one we want to say. Nicholas right there in 2nd. So it looks like we're going to get one more shot at this thing. You know, it did fly the white flag, so another sort of like green flag, green white checker. But unfortunately for 128 Jordan right there, but he's changed his line. Going down low. 2 cars around, another yellow flag out. Well, they're just destroying each other now. Mayhem here on the dirt track. Well, there's one good thing about the cautions. They keep it up. Won't have any cars left. That's the way Cameron's going to win it. He's going to say, guys, just keep killing yourself up front. But that's going to end it. They're going to put the checker flag out. Only one more attempt there at that green-white. Steve Shaw's going to hang on to it. Nicholas Vickery's going to come home in 2nd. Jordan Hill's going to pull it off there in 3rd place here tonight. Man, what a race. What a wild one here. Got to complete the laps here, though. Wait, and we'll bring up these guys here, get a quick word with them. And like I said, don't go anywhere because we're not done tonight. By no means. Man, what a race. What a run by these guys. Top 3. I know Jordan's probably going to be a little bit disappointed. But hey, what a wild one here from him. Let's see. Wait for old Jordan or Cameron, which we're going to find out here in just a second. Which one's driving the car? Let's see. If he gets up here in the top. Brent, 2nd place man here, Nicholas. Nicholas, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, let me turn you up just a little bit. All right, Nicholas, I tell you what a wild one. You were able to get up to 2nd. Was there anything else you could have done? I mean, Steve Shaw came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he, I had a couple teammates in the field, and I knew that he was throwing sliders pretty hard the whole race. I saw him go low into 3, and I knew that it was coming, so I tried to pull underneath him and the guy in 1st. caution come out, and iRACING gave him the spot, so there was nothing else I could do. And then him and I kind of got together a little bit on that last green flag stretch we had, but I ended up getting by I think it was the 128 car.
And that's another thing. You tried all night long to get by. I'm saying it's showing me Jordan, but I think they said Cameron's in it. But like you said, that 128 machine up there was hauling it all night long. Was there anything you maybe could have done to get around him before Steve got there?
I don't know, man. I mean, the bottom line was definitely faster in 1 and 2. He would pull a little bit on me in 1 and 2, and then the high line in 3 and 4 was faster. But he recognized that and moved up in 3 and 4 and stayed low in 1 and 2. So I tried to stay on the high side and hopefully get some green flag laps in, which I didn't get. So it just kind of works out like that sometimes.
Well, I'll tell you what, still came home here tonight. 2W's Plumbing Street stock here for the GeForce Racing. You got anybody you want to thank? Second place run?
Yes, sir. Spartan Racing first off. There's a lot of good guys. We're starting to build and grow, and we're starting to finish in the top 3 a lot more, I think, in GeForce. Mirror Image Auto Spa, my wife for letting me do it, and that's about it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, good run there tonight, Nicholas.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, there you go. Second place man, Nicholas. We'll bring up third place guy here, Jordan. We know him by Jordan. Okay, it says Jordan, but they're saying Cameron. Which one's behind the wheel tonight? There's Joe up in the booth.
Got me?
Yeah, Jordan, yeah. Is this Jordan or Cameron?
It's Cameron.
Okay. Well, the iRacing thing that would confuse me out there, I know you said Cameron, you were driving it, so I was looking for your name, and it says Jordan out here on my ticker. So I was kind of confused. But either way, I tell you what, man, you had a dominating car tonight, but Steve Shaw just out of nowhere. Was you expecting that?
He out of nowhere exactly. I thought I could keep it beside him, but I just got a little bit of contact.
Yeah, well, sometimes that's just dirt racing. I mean, there was a lot of beating and banging going on tonight. But, hey, did you learn anything? I mean, how was the car feeling? Is there anything you could have maybe protected up there to maybe stay up front?
I really should have just hit the high side more and got used to it, and I maybe could have had it run for him.
Well, like I always say, man, you pulled it off. Came home in third, unfortunately. Kind of got a little thing there because you got spun right as that caution came out. And I thought I didn't know they was going to give you your position back. So luckily you got that position back there on the end.
Yeah, the yellow came up before I spun, so I kind of knew I had my position back because of flagging and all that.
Hey, I tell you what, like you said, good run tonight. Got anybody you want to thank for the third?
Just Jordan for the computer and steering wheel that I'm using. I don't got my own account because I'm too broke to afford it.
Hey, I tell you what, you always got to have some good equipment out there, and you definitely did tonight. Good run for you there, Cameron. Awesome run to third place.
Thank you.
All right, there you go, Cameron Hill, or Cameron Thompson. Jordan Hill is what it's showing. Let's go with this guy here, Stephen Shaw, because he just came out of nowhere. Steve, join the booth. Got a copy?
I got you.
It lit up, didn't hear nothing.
Can you hear me?
All right, I hear you that time. Awful low. I want to see what in the world going on. All right, I tell you what, Steve, I didn't see you coming. And just all of a sudden, bam, out of nowhere. I mean, did you expect that car to wake up like that?
No, I talking in the Discord with Ryan Beagle and everybody else, saying, "Oh, I'll be lucky to finish 8." I came back to win it.
Absolutely. I mean, I was just up there. I mean, Cameron Jordan and them up there was battling. They had it on lockdown. The next thing I know, here you are on the outside throwing it up there at the top. Now, they were saying the inside was a little better, but you utilized that top lane. Did you seem like it might have been better?
It was a lot better, especially on a restart. Such a big run. And I got lucky on almost every restart. Got the start on the outside. Made a world of difference, I think.
Well, I tell you what, man, outstanding run, outstanding job here tonight. You definitely did what needed to be done here for the 2W's Plumbing Street Stock Series, putting it in victory lane. Got anybody you want to thank for the win?
Yeah, I thank GeForce for hosting these all the time. I thank you guys for doing the live streams. I gotta thank Beagle for allowing me to hang out in his Discord every week. It's good fun. Thank my buddies at Fearless Racing, one of our teams, and Cristiano made team.
Well, I tell you what, man, awesome run there, Steve, man, and congratulations on that win here tonight.
Oh, thanks a lot.
There you go, Steve Shaw, man, putting it in victory lane. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that, because what a wild one it was for the Street Stock Series, the 2W Plumbing Street Stock Series. Well, we'll be right back here. Don't go anywhere. We got the Elite Qualifier Series. Thank you for watching. All right, welcome back, Dirt fans, and I tell you what, so we had an exciting one early on with the street stocks, 2W Plumbing street stocks. Now we take it over here to, this is kind of a special event that's been going on the last several weeks now. It's called the Elite Series. Sweekin Speedway Stream Team over there has been putting this on, and Doug has a lot of information about it we're talking through as we're in heat race number 1. And from my understanding, pretty much it's going to be heat race 1. It's the crew shop, fw.com, heat race 1. But Doug, I mean, this right here, the Elite Series is going to be a series run on Wednesday nights. This is a qualifying style here to see who can to make that one. Pretty much.
Yeah, sixth and final race from what I'm being told. And again, this is all secondhand information at this point, so do not carve this in stone. But best 4 are going to advance into that and be able to join that series. So very important. They're taking, I believe, the best 4 out of the 6 starts. So if you need a good start or a good finish, tonight is the night to get one.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and from my understanding, I think, you know, maybe a little bit of technical difficulties there on the end. It was supposed to start this past Wednesday, but a good thing, because now that gives some guys a few more chances to qualify. So we get kind of an extra qualifier here for you for the Elite Series. And appreciate the guys over at the Oswegan Speedway Stream Team there for putting this on here. We got the crew shopfw.com. So gonna be some good ones here. These are the 360 wing sprints. It's an open style setup here.
So they can use their own. Okay, all right. So setups matter in this one. Of course, this whole series is part of the Southern Patio Enclosures series. They're going to start work on a place at Joe's house very soon. So whether you got a business, you need a really cool outdoor area, or you want to build like a little man cave off the back for your iRacing like Joe does, Southern Patio Enclosures are the people to call. Sounds good, doesn't it, Joe? You could use that, right?
It does. I just got one problem.
What's that?
Price.
We'll work that out.
I need to put me a GoFundMe up or something. You know,
we'll talk to Tom Taylor. We'll figure that out. We will work this out, and then you'll have some 3D stuff on the wall too. Tom's going to take good care of you.
Hey, I did. Matter of fact, before we go green there, Doug, I wanted to shout out to Tom and the 3D prints that he did, because I did receive those in the mail.
I got mine too.
I'm gonna make a video up and maybe show some pictures on Facebook because they do look cool. Good craftsmanship there from it. There's a green flag. We're racing Jeff Fitzpatrick and Company up front. And boy, these 360s, these wing sprints around the Volusia here, these things fly.
It's a big, fast half mile. This, of course, is where a lot of dirt drivers start their season every February down at Volusia. 8 laps the distance. Top 4 are going to get in. There's only 2 qualifying heats tonight, so it's going to go quickly, so pay attention.
Yes, it is. Aiden Young hanging on to the 6th place spot. Jeff Fitzpatrick up front. He's running away for the field right now. Steve Goldner there in second. Kyle Mooney's third. Everybody's kind of strung out top 4 right there. As you can see, everybody's kind of getting single file for the moment.
Well, Jess Bandy's the guy I'm watching right now. Although the battle for second is heating up as Mooney's trying to race with Goldner. But Jess Bandy's in that last qualifying spot, and Kevin Boucher-Carrier is trying to catch him along with Aiden Young, and they are gaining on him. But you're right, everybody kind of strung out a little bit on the top, except for Mike Schultz, who's down on the bottom.
Mike Schultz right there trying to put a slider on the inside. If he can maybe get that thing hooked up. You said Kevin right there. He tried to move up on Jess, couldn't get it done. Put to the cush bar. But still good, solid racing happening right there.
And Chris Sabaskay is in the mix now, too. Ooh, a little contact there as Schultz got to the inside that time. Boy, this is good racing. Just everything that we're seeing, the good racing is outside of the top 4 right now. Although there is a battle for second. Goldner just got it.
Yes, it is. Steve Goldner threw a slide job on the inside. Didn't complete it quite yet because the outside. Here comes Kyle down. He made it complete. And I'm going to tell you, Jess is going to get in the mix, too.
Yeah, look at this. I thought Goldner had that one on the bottom, but it's amazing. He can go in pretty good on the bottom, but the highlight allows you to just get a better exit off, and Goldner's now might be back to 4th if he doesn't watch it.
He is. Back to 4th place right now. Jess was able to capitalize on the top side there. Mike Schultz hanging on. Checkered flags out. Jeff Fitzpatrick. Looks like Steve Goldner's going to hang on to the 4th place spot, though.
Yes, he is. So Mooney gets second, Goldner, Bandy there in, and Mike Schultz, even though he didn't get in, he chopped the field in half, came from 10th to 5th, so he will start up front in the B main. Good race.
He's got a fast car.
He does. And you got to wonder if something maybe happened in qualifying. Of course, these are their own setups, like you said, too, so sometimes maybe you just load the wrong setup or it's not quite right for the track. But
absolutely.
It's going to set up some interesting stuff in the consolation race.
Going to put us in heat race number 2. 2W's Plumbing's here tonight. That's old Chris Whipple out there. And, you know, here's the thing. You know, you normally don't really think too much about plumbing unless you have a leak or something. But here's one thing you got to think about, because we talk about it. Winter's coming up. And your pipes and stuff, they can freeze real easily. So definitely going to need a plumber after that, so check them out.
Yeah, that spigot out back for your hose, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. Winterizing is very important, so if you forgot, or maybe you just need some help in general, make sure to give them a call. 2W's Plumbing. Whipple and Woodard, it's a husband and wife team.
And there is, yeah. We talked to him there. Chris Whipple talked to him about that. So husband and wife, that's awesome, man. Because I asked him what the 2W stood for, and basically it was for his wife and all. And I was just kind of curious, because sometimes you see father, son, something like that.
Right.
Father,
Whipple and son, Whipple and family.
And son, or, it could be uncle and son. Yeah, something like that. So.
Well, I also thought it was Whipple and wife, but her last name is a W anyway. So it could be either one. Yeah. Would be fine. Okay. As long as you write it on the check, fine.
Southern Patio Enclosures here tonight, along with this Squeak and Stream Team Speedway guys. They're bringing this Elite Series to you. Good one here. Mike Cranmer out front. Now, that is the father of Preston Cranmer. I don't know if you knew that there, Doug.
No, I did not know that.
He actually just got into sim racing. He has not had his rig and sim and all that very long. Hadn't been doing this very long. You know, obviously Preston got him into it, but hasn't, you know, just got his set up. I think Preston helped him out and all that, getting it up and going. But has not been out here that long, and he's already made headways out here, so I'd like to see that.
So he is racing his son's car then, because it's showing up as Preston Cranmer on mine, correct?
Where's it showing up Preston Cranmer at?
On mine it is. So Cranmer in second as... I know. That's what it says on mine. Jeff Flaro out front, the 00 on the high side. Robert Satterfield down on the inside as Cranmer watches from third, and John Hine, the cruise shop ride, sitting back there in fourth.
Make sure my ticker's right here.
Satterfield out front, in control. He and Flaro, we believe that's how it is. Flaro or Flaro, it's one of the two, as Cranmer now looks down to the inside as he races for position number 2, while John Hine sits there in fourth, getting a little bit of pressure from Bobby Rafferty in the number 7.
Yeah, I don't know why it's showing you've got Preston, because they're still showing Mike Cranmer sitting there in third.
Well, that's why I kept calling him Cranmer there for a couple laps, because at least I knew I was going to be right.
Yeah, it's Cranmer, I mean, but yeah, it's showing up Mike. I tell you what, folks out there, if y'all are seeing it out in the TV land out there, or the virtual land out there watching, I appreciate y'all. And tell us what y'all are seeing, because maybe my eyeballs are, maybe I'm...
Yeah, because I've got Preston on mine running in third right now, so, maybe I didn't update or something, I don't know.
Are we in the right servers? We're crazy what to do.
I got Robert Satterfield leading, right, okay, all right, yep, Jeff Flaro in second, so we are here, so, I don't know.
Hey, either way. Crazy.
Gotta love the digital world sometimes, you know that?
Yes, we do. But I tell you what, how fast this one just went by. They're already in a white flag. Robert out front, the 4th place man. Jack Clevenger right there hanging on to it either way. As you can see right behind him, I'm going to say it's what it's saying here. Mike and Stefan right there in 5th place. They got a good battle, but the checkered flag, Robert's going to hang on to it. Jack's going to hang on to the 4th.
Bobby Raftery gets in the 7, so that will do it for the qualifying heat races. We qualified 8 out of that. Now the B main, or they're calling it a C main,
should be everybody goes in.
Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, they're showing a grid for the B.
Well, it will still do a B
grid for the feature provisional.
It will still, even if, here's the thing with iRacing here, Doug. I don't know if you really if you know this. Even if all cars make it to the feature, they still will always be a B main.
It will always be.
It will always be, and basically it's it will, and it still will go off the fact of it'll take the top 4 from the heats, and then all the drivers who didn't make the top 4 obviously are in the B main, but they still know they're going to make it in the feature if it works out that way. So basically, in a nutshell, this is kind of a free practice, so to speak.
It's almost like a dash.
Yeah, dash style race
to get some more laps, you know, and. And since this is not a fixed setup race, this is a chance to maybe try something in this B main. I know that's a lot of times with sprint cars, like you watch a World of Outlaw race, those guys go to the dash, they're not using the setup they're planning on using, they're using something they're going to try and see how it works. And then they will decide what to do for the A main after that. So I wonder if these guys are going to do the same here. So which Cranmer is it then? It's not Preston.
I'm showing Mike. I'm still showing Mike.
Cranmer.
I'm still showing Mike Cranmer, but I mean,
I'm going to trust you on that one then.
It's strange that yours is showing Preston.
Yeah.
This one's showing Mike.
I'm in watch mode. Are you in watch mode?
Yeah. I mean, that's
okay.
That is
I don't know.
Interesting.
It really is.
Hey, either way, Mike Schultz man up front right now, though.
And this, of course, is for position. Top 8 cars are already in, so the winner of this will start 9th in the Toronto tickets. B main, and again, don't let that name fool you. It's not just tickets in the Toronto area or in Ontario, Canada. It's everywhere. Fee-free tickets. That's the big thing there, and that'll save you a lot of dough.
Absolutely. Well, Tom over there on the Facebook side, he's checking it in. What's up, Tom? How you doing? Hey, no problem. I tell you, we love shouting it out. Like I say, I did get those 3D prints. Those things look awesome. I like the. He sent me 2 tracks.
I got Coda.
I don't remember. I think one of them is Coda. I don't remember what the other
almost looks like a big triangle if you hang it the right way.
Yeah.
One of my favorite tracks online. I love that place.
I have to go over there and look at them. I'm over to the side. I'm going to set them up and take some pictures, put them up there on the OSR Network Facebook page for y'all folks. Check it out. So even Spies, Mike Schultz out front, Mike Cranmer. I'm going to go with the Mike part there. He's showing Preston. But either way, green flag flies. And I tell you, boy, you just look at these things. They take off and they just look fast on this track.
They do. What a start for Steven Spies, and already down to the inside. Here comes Chris Skabiske, who we met last week, as he is racing for second spot. Schultz right in the middle of a 3-wide deal.
Yeah, it is out front right there. Cranmer hanging on to the 4th place spot for the moment. Oh, man, I tell you what, they killed Kenny in the back. Kenny's upside down hanging on to something. He's dead. I'm going to tell you what, poor guy, man, made it back here, and the next thing you know, I mean, just can't find a break. Him and John Hine, they sunk the boat, killed Kenny, everybody drowned. Up front, Steven Spy still hanging on to it. Just a good race up there for the lead.
Yeah, it looks like he's pretty committed to that line up there. He's been ignoring everything that's going on below him. And you can see Sabiske again trying to get way down to the inside. Works on the entrance, doesn't work on the exit. And Schultz is all over Spies right now.
Yes, he is. Oh, let's see what Kevin's looking at. Kevin's right now, we're watching him. He's looking at that battle in front of him. He's up there on the cushion side. As you can see, those guys just kind of just back and forth trying to find which lane is the best lane to go. Again, with this being sounded like the B main, everybody's pretty much just going to make the feature. You're seeing these guys kind of move around lane-wise, maybe trying to see, hey, where's that cart going to work the best at?
And that's what you got to do in this deal right here. So you can tell the bottom, like here goes Schultz. Now, is that going to work on the exit? Yes, it is. We've got a new leader.
Yeah, Slide Job City right there. He was able to plant that thing and made a move there on Spies. And right now, Spies looking behind him going, you know what? My last name might be Spies, and I'm about to put a move on you on the inside slider. Is he going to be able to complete it? Not today.
He's not. He's going to stay with it, though. He's going to stay down there. Comes up a little bit. Schultz says, don't worry about it. I got this under control. Into the outside. Here comes Sabiske now running the outside part of the track.
Boy, you got two carts up high, man, battling it out. Hooked up on cush bar to cush bar. 3 wide, they tangle.
Oh. 3 wide again, coming off the corner. Who's got the lead? I think it's Sabiske in the middle.
Well, this is all virtual man racing right here. It's Chris up front, Mike Schultz there in the second, Steven hanging on the 3rd, Mike up there to 4th. Aiden Young's moved up into 5th place. He's going to get up in this party here for a moment.
He's trying to, but he better hustle because this is the last lap of this B main right now.
It is. Out of the turn, Chris is going to pull it off here tonight for the B main, the Toronto Tickets B main.
Nice run.
I'll tell you what, boy, fast and furious right there. Woo! That's why they call it the Elite Series.
They looked around. Both him and Mike Schultz, they didn't run the same line. They looked around. That's what you're supposed to do in a B. Good job for both of them.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. I'm going to bring us up here a little warm-up. We'll be right back here. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alright, Dirt fans, welcome back. And I tell you what, feature time here, and if the feature's any indication of what these heat races were like earlier on, well, this is going to be a wild one here. And 21 drivers is what I'm showing, but it looks like a couple of them still have yet to grid up. We're just waiting for them here to get gridded up here tonight. The Southern Patio Enclosures Elite Series here. And let's see, I'm going to say this should be the Strickland GMC feature, right?
Yes, it is the Strickland's GMC feature here tonight. And, of course, they are right up in Brantford, Ontario, Canada. Go to where the winners go and see Rick Scott from Strickland's GMC.
Sports car, truck, check them out there now.
Oh, those are good-looking cars.
Yeah.
The trucks, the new GMC truck, fantastic. You know, I actually caught one the other day at a racetrack. I saw it. I goes, "Is that a brand new one?" And the guy said, "Yeah." And I was like, "That's a damn good looking truck." So, all
right, now I'm going to agree with you on it because that's the title sponsor. But
oh, you haven't seen one firsthand? Okay. See, I'm not a big fan of the Chevy. It's a little too busy in the front for me. It looks like one of those old streamlined trains from the 30s or something. But the new GMC truck is just really something, guys.
All right, folks, I'm gonna say go to Strickland GMC, get your car, truck. But I'm a Ford man.
We understand. You understand? He likes his 351 Clevelands and
But I tell you what,
Windsors.
they might have.
And,
but you never know. You might find your used Ford there, Strickland GMC. Hey, so check them out.
And
They
they
got a
take
used car
everything in,
dealership too.
trade-ins.
Hey, I mean, Rick will sell you a used car, new car. He don't care. He wants to sell you a car either way. Go check him out, man.
Hey,
Strickland
bug him
GMC.
enough, he'll find you a sprint car. You know, and I bet he will.
I'll tell you what,
know,
but wait a minute. Do you know this, Doug? They
What's that?
actually sell sprint car motors to the dirt tracks. I found that out.
Very nice.
I
Nice.
found that because I was wondering one day, I was talking to Roger, they do actually sell engines
That's
and
awesome.
some parts to some of the dirt track guys up there where they are. So they are heavily into it, because I was wondering, I was like, you know, maybe you can get up with Strickland and they can go buy you a late model or super late model from them or something. He might have some parts, and lo and behold, they sure do. They sell some of the motors and stuff. So there you go. Not only get your car and truck. Green flag flies here. Robert Schaefer. Or Satterfield, excuse me, out front. Jeff Fitzpatrick there. Kyle Mooney hanging on to third.
And Fitzpatrick got the big jump that time. And I'll tell you one more thing. We'll finish that thought. The GM 604 crate engine is what a lot of those limited late models run right there.
Go. And I think that's where they get it from.
Dealer.
Yeah, the crate motor. Oh, caution's out already, Steve Goldner. Yeah, you're right. And I think that's what we were talking about that one time with the crate motors that are used in these carts and stuff for it. And Roger was telling me that they get a lot of the crate motors from Strickland GMC up that way. So that is awesome. They're definitely into the racing scene there too. So.
And they call them crates because they actually do come in a wooden crate. I got one put in my Camaro, and I was there when it came in, and it's like, boy, I guess that's why they call it a crate engine.
Oh yeah,
It's right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
See us replay here. That'll be the Malcolm Mills replay here tonight. As Stephen Goldner, he just gets slapped from behind and then spun around and then gets hit again and flipped over. Luckily, he flipped back over on his wheels there. But unfortunately, in the back, wow.
That's going to be tough for him now, coming from the back. But I may have only been in this game for a little over a month here, Joe. But one thing I know is never count out Stephen Goldner.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Mark? How you doing? Robert, yeah, Steven out there. Yeah, Robert, you're right. This is actually live. These are actual. And then for the new people out there, like I say, we're here live tonight on GeForce TV on YouTube and OSR Network on Facebook. But these are one of the biggest thing about iRacing.com. A lot of people are like, was that AI drivers? Is that just like you just said? Is that a game?
These are real.
These are actually real drivers, real world, and the sponsors we are talking about are actually real sponsors.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing about iRacing is I've talked a multitude of times on many of my other broadcasts there, Doug, about sponsors in sim racing, and I could sit here and talk on that, and but I've talked in the past about how iRacing has evolved just in the past 3.5-4 years that I've been involved here with iRacing, of how sponsorships have come along, and it's just amazing what to see. Is back green, Jeff Fitzpatrick out front.
Gotta love that green car. Easy to see. It's Fitzpatrick. And look at the sponsors on these cars, too. A lot of them are multi-car teams. They share setups. They practice together, all that kind of stuff. The sponsors help buy them rigs and computers. This is about as serious as it could get, okay?
Yes, it is. And up front, boy, I tell you what, Kyle Moon right there hanging on to the third place. Jess Bandy with Jeff Flaro. Is it Flaro up top?
I'm going to go with that for now. That
I'm
sounds
not
like
really
a better way
sure.
to go. He's up top trying to run down Jess Bandy right now. He's looked pretty good here today, I will say that.
Absolutely. That bright orange October-style looking machine there. Back behind them, Jack Clevenger there, along with Bobby Rafferty right there, and the green flag's out. Not sure who that was.
Yellow, yep. A winged pumpkin, maybe we could call it that.
Yeah, winged pumpkin.
We'll come up with something.
Good.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, definitely a Halloween theme. There's some colors that just scream race cars, and orange is one of them.
It does. So, yeah, red, orange,
yellow,
black, yellow. I mean,
Yep.
Some of those. Yeah.
The other colors, but the colors you wouldn't put on your street car necessarily. You wouldn't put on your four-door Honda. And really 2 out of the top 4 right there are falling into that category.
I could see an orange four-door Honda. I can see that now.
Of course, a lot of people have superstitions about green in dirt racing. You don't see a lot of green race cars. That and for some reason, peanuts is a big thing. If guys would see peanut shells inside their car, they wouldn't drive it. So all kinds of little superstitions. I guess they figured maybe if the crew had time to eat peanut shells, maybe they weren't working on the car.
Oh,
or
they
something.
got a bunch of nuts, man, in the crew?
Well, they're all nuts for being in racing, let's be honest, because, you know, you don't see a lot of racers with big houses, Joe, you know. They got little tiny houses because they spend all their money
You
on
ain't seen too
expensive
many NASCAR
parts.
guys, have you?
Well, their situation's a little different. They don't have to buy and maintain their own stuff, you know, like everybody else in the racing world.
You talk about a number of racers there. Well, I tell you what, come around this area, look at some of these NASCAR guys. Good night. They got shopping malls for houses.
Oh, yeah. You come up here to Central New York and talk to the sportsman and late model guys, it's a little different situation up here. So, yeah, you know, you don't get to do that till you get car owners and stuff like that. And you become a suitcase racer where you just bring your stuff to the track and race.
There you go. Yeah, Robert,
those guys
you're right.
on their cars anymore.
Yeah, Robert, you're right. iRacing. And yeah, you know, sometimes you get the little warping thing every once in a while. You know, we call it a blinking car out there once in a while. You're right. But I'll tell you what, right now, Jeff Fitzpatrick, man, up front. Here we go. Green flag flies are back at it again here.
Yeah, from what I understand, your rig means a lot, your connection means a lot, but Jeff Fitzpatrick, all that working for him right now, although here comes Satterfield out to the outside, 3 wide for a moment. It's down to the outside there. They're making it 3 wide. Good racing.
Yeah, it is up front, though. Robert's able to take that top lane there and make it work. Down low behind him, though, around about the 4th, 5th, 6th place spot. They're still side by side there, tire to tire.
Good racing out front right now is on the bottom side, Satterfield in that position, but the 24 right there with him, as this is good racing here as we are still early in this 25 lapper.
And right there up front, still Robert hanging on to the top side. Kyle's right there behind him. Kyle, and you got Jeff, Jess, and Jeff right there. That's a Jeff, Jess.
Jack and Jack.
That's a tongue twister right there if you say it fast enough.
Jeff, Jess, and Jack. And,
wow. That's a lot of J's.
It is. Of course, they're way behind the battle for the lead, and they're still side by side as Mooney continues to work. You know what's interesting here, Joe, is in the heat races, the top was the place to be. Now it looks like the bottom's a little bit better.
And a lot of this right here has to do with, you know, obviously to set up the car. I mean, obviously we're talking about a street stock as opposed to these things right here, just kind of mighty midgets out here. I mean, I've always said they're basically just sitting on the transmission with 4 tires and a steering wheel and a seat.
It's
the motor's right there on
wings.
Yeah, the motor's right there on them. I mean, it's just, they're just driving the motor around the track. That's pretty much what I look at it as, and it's just, I mean, these guys have just got to have nerves of steel to do it. Right now, backing around about the 3rd, 4th place spot, it's still a mix-up. You're seeing a lot of slide jobs happening.
I know. Look at this, Fitzpatrick on the bottom. You got Jess Bandy on the outside trying to get in there. This race for 3rd. There's like 6 cars that are after that spot.
Yeah, all of them right there. The problem we're seeing, too, is none of them is making up ground towards the leader. It's kind of like they're stuck right there in a wall, but they definitely are side by side. Good racing going on. Out front, Kyle Moody, he's trying to walk away with it. Robert sitting in 2nd. We've got Jesse, Bandy, Jeff, Jack, well, I'm going to tell you what, that's a lot of J's still. A lot of J.E.'s up there.
Yo, I'm impressed with Mooney right now because, I mean, they were side by side as caution comes out here on the speedway. They were side by side for like 6-7 laps. He's got a 2nd lead. Well, he had a 2nd lead till the caution came out.
Caution came out. Let's see who we could come up with on that one. That was James King or not. We'll go back on the replay. I don't think it was.
I'm listening to Jeff Barker now. He says it was somebody that was pulling out from the pits was the reason for that. Somebody must have pulled out wrong.
That's probably why I didn't catch it on the what you call it there. I didn't catch it on the end part. So apologize about that. But either way, I was doing the Malcolm Mills replay. Steve Shaw says, yeah, typical norm for iRacing on Monday and Thursdays. Well, you know, hey, sometimes you never know.
It's true. It's true.
Stephen Shaw, man, pulled off one of them wins earlier on there in the street stocks. Or Stephen Shaw Jr. Is that? I mean, Stephen Shaw out there chatting. The same Stephen Shaw that was racing earlier, or is that?
I would think so, wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, Junior's out here.
Well, that's true. Good point.
Could be Senior out there talking. That's what I was going to say. Because I do not see Junior out here on the track.
No, hasn't been here the whole time. Didn't try to qualify. Nothing. So, Mooney and Satterfield are having a pretty good race out front, though. Mooney, like we said, had a big lead right before that, but I know you've been watching that battle for third, and that's been a good one. And I just wanted to update. Remember we were talking about Steven Goldner went to the back? He's now back up to 7th. So, or excuse me, ninth. So he's coming. Never count him out.
He's got time, and he has time. He's got 12 laps to do it in. I mean, you know, and a lot of times if you talk about other racing enforcement, yes, that is time, but in track racing, if it goes green, that'll go by in no time. So, but he can make up positions very quickly, too.
Well, this caution certainly helped him at this stage, too, because now he's not as far behind as he was before. Pace truck is in, and the green flag waves. Mooney with a good start.
Yes, he does. Now, Kenny's back out there. Man, killed him earlier, but he's back out there in third place. Hang on to it, Kenny. Now, look. We don't start talking to you. 19th, holy. 19th. You know, he's making his way up front. He says, look, I'm tired of getting destroyed out here. He's going to try for the lead here.
About him. He said, I'm going to make you guys talk about me the right way this time.
Absolutely.
Nobody's killing Kenny this time. I'm killing them.
That's it. Up front, boy. He is right there. He's got that twisted machine looking good up on the cushion side. Here comes Robert Scatterfield. I'll get it out there in a minute. Hanging on second. Caution out. That looks like Matthew Croak.
Oh, he was running 6th when that happened too. So
go back and watch it again here.
And Kenny was just ready to make a move too. You know that? He was up on the outside.
Well, they were 3 and 4 wide back there where Matthew was. They were 3 wide right in front of him, 4 wide for the moment. They were tagging each other too. Matthew right there on this replay. He was side by side, down low. Don't know if he might have caught a tire or something. Oh, looks like another car came off the wall, got right into him, slung him up the track, and done.
Done, huh?
It always kills me when they try to flip these cars over and they hit the gas, and the car just keeps going around in circles.
What did you say? Something about a turtle, right? I can't remember what you said.
Well, all the other cars look like dead turtles when they fall over. These cars look like...
that's the other cars. Okay.
You ever seen when a mosquito is on the ground and he's flapping and trying to get his wings back up and he can't fly and it's just like he's flapping all over the ground and just... That's what these cars look like, a mosquito flapping around on the ground.
360 mosquitoes. I like it.
Well, see, I've seen these guys sometimes actually hit the gas so hard that they'll go around in circles on their side. And it's funny to watch. And then I've seen a couple of them actually, they'll spin and they'll be like a top and they'll spin back up on the back tire once and flop back
right up
down.
on that push bar on the back.
Yeah, and I'm going, man, I tell you what, they could do tricks with these things.
They could be like the monster trucks that have like a freeform session. You know that? And
Go
whoever
to Weed
can do
Sport,
the
man.
best
We got an infield freestyle
there. You
there.
got a ramp there, yeah.
Freestyle.
I know
Weed
people were using it for that. So even the general manager's doing it, okay? He even did it a few times himself. The general manager of the real Weed Sport Speedway. He said he landed on the fence. As the green flag comes back out with the lipstick. So he wants to have a little fun too, right? Can't be serious all the time, right, Joe?
There you go. Kenny up top, taking it to the cushion. He's going to try to see if he can't get around Robert. Behind him, though, Jeff Fitzpatrick. He's got trouble with old Jeff Farrow right there on his back cush bar, trying to see if he can't get around. Battle for second, though. Here comes Kenny. He's going to try for the lead.
Yeah, he's right on Mooney's back bumper as he goes around Satterfield, so he is now up to second place. Oh, and there goes Satterfield, 3 wide for the lead. Wow.
Yeah, 3 wide battle up front, top side for the lead. You got 1 low, 1 middle, 1 high. Now they sort that out. Kenny goes back in the second. Kyle Moody out front. Like I said before, it's South Park up front. Kenny and Kyle is leading these 2 cars around this whole place. I told you there, Doug, it was going to end up Kyle and Kenny.
Well, Kyle usually gets the best of Kenny on the show anyway, so we'll see if Kenny can retaliate this time, but do not count out Robert Satterfield. And the reason we're talking about these 3 is 4th, 5th, 6th. They're a good 7, 8 car lengths back of this.
Absolutely. Got to look behind him, though. Jeff, though, he's got his hands full with old Jeff Fitzpatrick there. Flaro and Fitzpatrick, they're trying to have a good dual battle. That's for 4th and 5th. Behind him, Clevenger. Bandy's right there in the mix, too, so a lot of battles going on all over the track.
Bandy wants to make that a 3-car battle right there, but Jeff Clevenger isn't done with him just yet. Meanwhile, back out front, Mooney's still leading, and if anything, this, I think, is about the biggest lead he's had. About 0.6 of a second right now.
That will pull away there from Miller sitting in second. Scatterfield there in the 3rd place. As we go back here to 6th, that's where kind of a lot of heated battles going on. Bandy, Clevenger, Bobby Rafferty and company back there. So laps are winding down here. 3 to go. They'll go by quick. Steven Goldner's just not been able to make headway to the front yet.
Yeah, he fell back initially on that last restart, has gotten back up to 9th place. But like you said, it's tough. You have limited laps, and we've got one more to go after this.
Yeah, it is. Up front there, Kyle Moody is a man out front right now. Don't think Miller's going to be able to move up on him. Not been able to make any headway coming out of the last turn. White flags in the air. I always say it doesn't matter. They can kill all they want out there. We're going to end this thing right now. Mooney is there. I don't think Kenny's going to be able to run him down.
It doesn't look that way. He went in hard that time and slid up the racetrack. It's going to be Kyle Mooney with the win over Kenny Miller.
Boy, I tell you what. South Park gang up front right there, 1 and 2, outstanding run. Robert's going to come home there in 3rd for the Elite Qualifier Series here.
Jeff Fitzpatrick 4th, Jeff Flaro in 5th, Jess Bandy, Jack Clevenger, Stephen Goldner ended up 8th, Bobby Raftery, and Chris Sabisque rounds out the top 10.
Run by all these guys out there, so get a few of them up here and get a word with them. Y'all enjoyed that. That's just kind of how fast sometimes, it goes here on the dirt track. I mean, sometimes, it'd be a little bit long, but then sometimes real quick.
Well, you figure, you do a little bit of math here in a 25-lap race. They're doing 14-second laps, 4 laps every minute, 25. That adds up fast. That's 6.5 minutes. So
I ain't gonna hurt my head with all that math.
That's the kind of math I can do, So that's as far as I'll go. As far as I want to go right there, okay?
Top 3, Scatterfield, Miller, and Mooney. Wait for them to come up here and maybe get a word in with them if we can.
Yeah, I hope so.
Up here. All right, we'll catch them on the next side.
And big thanks to Jeff Barker for doing all the behind-the-scenes stuff tonight. He was the race director. Yes. He was monitoring everything, so good job, man.
I want to appreciate, again, Southern Patio Enclosures for the Elite Qualifier Series. I want to appreciate the guys out there, Oswegan Stream Team and Speedway. Those guys out there for putting on the Elite Series also. All the other great sponsors here tonight, GeForce Racing. And not sure if they know to jump up in here in the Discord or not. Since it's just a qualifier.
Oh, they jumped
race.
to us. Okay, I see.
Yeah, they jumped to us, so I'm not sure if they know that, but. Yeah,
that's too bad.
Well, there's Robert, so here we go. 3rd place. We'll bring Robert up here. Let's hear a word with him.
Robert Doug Elkins with the team. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good, man. How about yourself?
Not too bad. I was watching a race. Looks like you had a shot at it, but boy, that last 5-6 laps, things changed. What changed, Robert?
Well, just to be honest with you, I was running top 5, had 0X, didn't want to put myself in a bad position, trying to gain any points I could because I think I was sitting like 13th on the incidents.
Gotcha.
Really wasn't trying to push it. Kyle's fast. He had the top rolling pretty good. I had the bottom rolling, and like I said, I just didn't want to get caught up in nobody's wrecks or give anybody any incident points.
I would imagine that's the reality of iRacing to some degree, right?
Right. I mean, sometimes you just got to take what's out there and move on to the next race.
Yeah, roll it out of trailer 3rd, take the good finish, and go on, right?
That's right.
Any thank yous you'd like to get out there, Robert, before I let you go?
Oh yeah, man. I got to thank all my teammates at Twisted Motorsports, Dirt Division, Velocity Race Design, Easy Eve Automotive, Meducci Truck, and I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. I don't have my list in front of me, but I appreciate all my teammates. I appreciate GeForce for putting this thing on and broadcast, and we enjoyed it.
Nice run. 3rd place. Good job, Robert.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, 3rd place man, Robert Scatterfield right there. Well, let's bring up this guy here. 2nd place, Kenny.
Jenny, how you doing? 19th to 2nd. Wow, what a run.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, that was good. Good fun out there.
What was going on last couple laps? You were there with Kyle, just couldn't quite get there.
Well, I was running out of fuel. I ran out at the end, so I couldn't
really
go as hard as I wanted to, but I was able to conserve and get close enough to him, but just came up a little short.
Now, I often wonder when I see the B main, and I know you guys had a chance to play with something a little bit there. Did you try something different in the B, or did you learn something in the B? Did the B help you at all, Kenny?
I tried. Well, I had some internet issues in the heat race.
Oh, that's what it was.
So I didn't run my heat race, and then I got wrecked out in the B. So I only really had 2 laps on a somewhat slick track. So I just kind of threw a tight setup in it and went for the best.
So experience and the correct setup choice made the difference tonight.
A little bit of that, and Twisted Motorsports guys give me good setups to run, so it's always good to have that. And I ran that 5-minute warm up, so that was a good
helped
help
too.
there.
Okay.
Without running any of the Bs or anything.
How many of you Twisted guys are there, just out of curiosity, Kenny?
I believe there's 8 of us.
That many? Okay.
Kind of bounce around. I know we got one guy in Australia, but yeah, it's a good group of guys. We all have fun together and pretty successful when it comes to these official races.
Mm-hmm. How do you like it when Joe brings in the South Park references?
Yeah, those are fun.
Well, nobody killed Kenny tonight. Nice job. Outside of Twisted, anybody else you want to say thanks to, Kenny?
Just some sponsors that help me in real life, Michael Sportswear and 10 Cycle Repair. And hopefully, I only ran 3 races with the GeForce, so hopefully 3 seconds is enough to get me in.
What do you run in the non-virtual world, just out of curiosity?
I run a 360 sprint car in Pennsylvania.
Very nice. You ever come up to New York State, you make sure to look me up, man, okay?
Will do.
Thank you, Kenny.
Thanks.
Man, that is nice right there. I like that, boy. Kenny, man, actually coming out there racing in real time. So awesome run by him tonight. Definitely got to give my hats off to him. So
yeah,
let's bring this guy up
the road.
Yeah, absolutely. Kyle, Joe, the booth, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I tell you what, Kyle, you was able to hold off Kenny. I just tell you, it just works out beautifully. But Kyle and Kenny, I just love that the reference between the South Parks, what I've referenced it to. And y'all two guys, it was outstanding tonight, but you got to take us through what was you feeling earlier on. It seemed like you just out of nowhere was able to get up front.
Yeah, it was just, kind of curious at first what was going to move bottom, top, here, and then I was almost positive it was going to be around the top, just since it hadn't, completely slicked off. But pretty much that same line, kind of running through the middle, stayed pretty good there, and just worked out.
Oh, no doubt. And I tell you what, so what you feeling about this Elite Series and how these 360 wing sprints run?
I think it's going to be really good. They run a pretty good league over at GeForce. As it is, I run the Renegades every Monday, and it's always good racing, and not a ton of cautions. There's, I think, been a little bit more this week because it's kind of hosted and random people get in, but I think it's going to be a good series.
Oh, absolutely. I tell you what a way to cap off one of the qualifiers by winning in the series here. Southern Patio Enclosures Victory Lane tonight. Also got to give a shout out because, one of the main titles behind this, our Sweekin Speedway Race Source there. So, Kyle, you was able to win it here for the qualifier. Got anybody you want to shout out?
And just pretty much everyone at Vanderbilt, Jesse, Brandon, and Fitzy, they put a ton of time in the setups and run a lot of laps and help out a ton there, and just appreciate it, everyone over there.
Absolutely. I tell you what, outstanding run, outstanding performance tonight. Again, congratulations on that win there, Kyle.
Yep, not a problem. Thanks.
All right, there you go, Kyle. Put in victory lane. I tell you what, and then there's what I was looking at. I want to give a good shout out here because the main guys here, the Oshwegan Speedway Race Source is what it is. They have the stream team, and obviously the Speedway, and then Race Source is the one. And Adam Ross, I know you're out there watching. I appreciate that title sponsor. They're here in this Elite Series. So, from my understanding, folks, don't hold me to it. It's kind of unofficial here. This will put an end to the qualifying series. Well, just wait till next week and see what happens. We'll get more information to you. But What a way to cap it off here tonight, and what an awesome racing it was.
It really was. It was fun to watch Kenny Miller come from 19th to 2nd, and after chatting with him, you can see how that happened, but still an amazing run for him. Nice run by Kyle Mooney, and of course, Robert Satterfield. I didn't know about all that, having to watch all your points and everything. Interesting race in the top 3 all the way across the board.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to leave here tonight, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. For myself here, Doug, GeForce Racing, Southern Patio Enclosures, and the Oswegan Speedway Race Source there. Everyone have a good night.
Introducing GeForce TV. GeForceTV.net is your new source for action overload. Featuring free live programming year-round and countless hours of on-demand video, GeForce TV will be your first stop whenever you want to see the latest and hottest racing action. See live Friday Night Excitement weekly from Oswegan Speedway, and watch the stars of tomorrow make a name for themselves during Thursday night's live microsprint racing. GeForce TV is also the new home for Rivals Race Chat. Watch weekly as Clinton Jeffrey and Adam Ross discuss all the hot topics in the world of motorsports. For iRacing fans, GeForce TV has you covered with hours of live broadcasting from Rivals and GeForce TV Racing Leagues. GeForce TV promises to deliver motorsports, esports, and action sports you want to see, along with talk shows and vlogs to keep you connected to the lifestyle you love. Visit GeForceTV.net today to subscribe for free. Sit back, hold on, and feel the G's on GeForce TV.
If I bleed